you can get them to be afraid, you can get them to stop thinking. If you can get them to stop thinking, then you can convert them. The appeal to emotion fallacy attempts to bypass thinking by relying on emotion instead. By appealing to emotion rather than to reason, politicians and theists are attempting to bypass logic and reason and get you to believe something just because it feels good to do so. The vast majority of theistic and political arguments work along these lines. If you've ever watched one of these big evangelical rallies, notice how it's nothing but one big appeal to the emotions, from the music on down to the message. The goal is to create an atmosphere that produces an emotional state which is more conducive to persuasion. Likewise with Hitler and his rallies, or Trump and his. Study either type of these political rallies side by side with any evangelical sermon, and you'll see similar tactics being used. Politicians use religion as a tool for manipulating the masses through fear. This is one of the reasons religion and politics are so dangerous when combined. They prey on the emotions of vulnerable people. In fact, that's pretty much the description of Christianity in America anyway. First it invents a product called salvation. Then it creates a problem called sin and eternal damnation. Christianity then attracts customers by preying on those who feel guilty about something they may have said or done in the past. It then exploits those feelings of guilt by selling you the cure for the sin, salvation. Yet after the cure, you still go on sinning and feeling guilty about it, in a never-ending cycle of exploitation and abuse. Christianity is in the position of being able to blame the consumer for product failure. And the worst part about it is you don't find out it's all a scam until after you're dead. The next time you debate a theist, notice how often they appeal to your emotions by saying things like, "I just know in my heart that God exists. I don't need any evidence." They may prefer emotion over reason, but I do not, nor do most thinking, rational people. If you reject reason in favor of emotion, then all that remains is a battle of opinions. And my opinion will always be superior to the opinion of someone else simply because it's my own, unless of course they can convince me to change my opinion with rational, verifiable evidence, and not with emotional appeals. The way to defeat an appeal to emotion is to ask your opponent what evidence will be enough to convince them that their opinion is wrong. If they can't answer, or if the answer is that no amount of evidence would change their mind, then the debate is over. If your beliefs or opinion aren't based on reason and evidence, then no amount of reason or evidence will get you to change your opinion. That's why the appeal to emotion is such a dangerous logical fallacy. It's immune to facts, evidence, and reason.